I'm Jonathon Seed, and it's time to talk about domestic abuse. For too long, domestic abuse has occurred in the shadows and been a legal grey area. There are an estimated 2.4 million victims of domestic abuse every year. Our government was elected on a manifesto to end this and is currently progressing the domestic abuse bill through Parliament. This bill aims to ensure that victims of domestic abuse have the confidence to come forward and report their experiences, safe in the knowledge that the police and our justice system will earnestly pursue the abusers while doing everything possible to support the victim and their children. Amongst the 123 commitments the government have made, the domestic abuse bill will shine a light on the previously grey legal definition of what domestic abuse crime is. We will have a statutory definition of domestic abuse, emphasising that domestic abuse is not just a physical violence, but also can be emotional, economic abuse, or even coercive control. The bill will protect and support survivors through our policing and justice system with measures such as the new domestic abuse protection orders. We will also be able to prohibit perpetrators of abuse from cross-examining their victims in person in our courts. The bill will clarify police powers to pursue the perpetrator and safeguard victims. This includes a consistent approach to arresting domestic abusers and a recognition of both patterns and incidents of abuse, making clear that patterns are much more common than people think. There is so much more about this bill that I could talk about. The fact is, we all need to talk about domestic abuse. I am here today to tell you that if I'm elected as your Police and Crime Commissioner, I will give the funding, support, training and establish the partnerships necessary to ensure we in Wiltshire put an end to this abhorrent crime. Domestic abuse in all its forms is a crime. As your prospective Police and Crime Commissioner, I want you to know that you are not alone in the fight to eradicate domestic abuse. I'm Jonathon Seed, and it's time to talk about domestic abuse.